Hey everybody, Greg here with Drifter Journey from Instagram and now YouTube. Here filming first video ever, and we're going to be doing an install of an LED headlight from JNS Engineering on a TW200. As you can see, I am filming in the dark here. Got some shop lights out, so we'll see how everything goes. This LED light is plug and play and it's only supposed to take about 5 minutes to install with one wrench. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so let's start by removing this original headlight cover here. This is just one Phillips head screw down here. Pull out. Put that aside. And then just pop this housing off. Once you remove that, you got this piece off and it looks like a bunch of spider webs to clean out. Alright, so the next step is to remove the two 10mm bolts, one on each side of the original headlight here. And they should hopefully come off fairly easily. Alright, so that should release the headlight here, which it did. And then you just unplug the original here, straight off the back. And it comes off. Just has 3 prongs here. The next one should just plug right into that. So the replacement headlight here on the back has an extra little red wire. That's for the daytime running light option. That is the little white strip in here. I'm not going to run that one because you have to splice it into another wire. So then I'll just be direct connecting this plug back into where the other one came out. And then pretty much reverse what I did. In theory, this should just go back together pretty easily. We'll see how that goes. The bolt started here. It did come with some shorter bolts that we're probably going to use here, otherwise it doesn't look like we're going to have the clearance we need to put the old ones back in. Hi. Alright, so the new one is started. And try and get this other side started. Perfect. So there is adjustment options. I'm going to start it in the center, and then I'll do some micro adjusts later once I get it back together and see where it's aiming. So just tighten these 10mm down. And I'm going to test to make sure it works real quick before I put it back together. Looks like we are good there. All right, remove the plastic protector and put our cover back on. Let's see if that goes on smoothly. So one thing I did here is that there is a gap up in here on the new one, which on the original there's a piece of foam that goes around it. So I'm going to see how it goes. Supposedly it lets a bunch of light back up in through the front. I'm not hoping to happen, but we'll see. And if it does, I'm going to just add a layer of foam around the edge and then use some electrical tape to keep it on. But I'm going to test it without it first to see how it goes. Put this screw back in. Theoretically, that's done. So as you can see already, there is light coming back up through around the instrument cluster here. That's on low. That's with the bright. So I am going to have to add that foam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so here we are, round two. Let's take it back off again. So same thing, just remove the screw. And I'm hoping to add the foam with it on there and then just pop it down off the little rubber grommets there. And I'm just going to try and add a strip around the top and sides here. Alright, and so what this is, it's just rubber foam for door sealant is what I've normally used it for. Try that out. I'm going to go ahead and put the front back on again real quick to see if that's going to be enough before I use the electrical tape on it. So it looks like I need to go a little bit thicker. Let's see if I can add another layer. Try that out. That might cover most of it. Alright, so I think that's going to do it once I add some electrical tape to it. So hang tight, I'll be back. Alright, so it might be hard to tell, but I added up to there in foam all around the outside with electrical tape. But I think that might cover it up. And as you can see, it is much better now. Alright, so overall I'd say that was pretty easy. For the price, I think it was right around $130. Would have been nice if it fit a little bit nicer without having to use the foam, because that's, you know, not a great experience and looks a little weird. But overall, once I test it out, it looks like it's going to be brighter. It looks nicer and uses less power. So there you have it. That was the install of the JNS Engineering LED headlight on a TW200. I'm Greg with drifter.journey on Instagram and now YouTube. Looking forward to putting out some more user videos for you, and I'm going to do a headlight test with the original versus the new one coming up soon. Thanks. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, also click the thumbs up, and go ahead and leave comments, good or bad.